It is Big 12 Mental Health Awareness Week. I'm Brooke Bednarz with Baylor Vision, and today I am joined by Adam Flagler of Baylor men's basketball. Adam, thank you for taking the time to talk with us about this important topic today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, let's just dive right into it. As a student athlete here at Baylor, part of the Big 12 conference, what are your immediate thoughts when you heard that there is a Big 12 Mental Health Awareness Week?
I was excited. It's amazing to just even be able to talk about mental health beyond sports is so important. So I'm just glad I'm able to, voice how important mental health is and to possibly help somebody else.
How would you say your experience as an athlete here at Baylor in the realm of mental health has been? Baylor Athletics has taken a big step in making sure that that's a part of our athletic department here. And I know the men's basketball team emphasizes that as well.
Definitely. It's very important. Personally, I think my spirituality definitely helps with my mental, especially with being on the court. Being able to take a lot of stress away from, playing in arenas with 1,500 people and being able to give it all to God and just play for him. It's definitely helped me to just go out there and play freely. So, mental health is very important, and how you carry yourself, how you can impact your teammates, and just the confidence that you can show out there on the court.
Basketball obviously takes a lot of skill that you have that I do not. But part of basketball, a huge part of it is the mental aspect. Can you kind of go into a little bit more detail about how important it is that you take care of that part of your athletic ability in your life, as well as getting in the weight room and taking time in the film room as well?
Definitely. The mental aspect is easily the most important thing when it comes to anything in life, believing that you are more than capable of doing things and going out there and performing at a high level. You have to think and visualize yourself being able to perform before you can actually step out and do it. So being able to train your mental, reading books, I currently am reading a Kobe Bryant Mama Mentality book, which is a great book. So just being able to feed your mental as well as your physical is definitely important. But like I said before, you can't, go out there and perform at a high level without believing at first that you can do it.
Absolutely. Do you think there's a stigma around college athletes being, maybe they shouldn't speak up about it, maybe they shouldn't talk about it? Do you think there's a stigma that's carried along with mental health in the world of college athletes?
I believe that a lot of times people see us as inhumane, not really humans. So, I think we don't pay attention to the fact that we are human beings, and at the end of the day, we do struggle and we do have desires a lot of times that we may not, you know, um, face and be able to overcome these outcomes and everything. But having a mental health program at Baylor, having a mental health program around the world, especially the Big 12 and how important they see it, definitely brings a lot of joy to us as players and makes us feel a lot more comfortable just being able to voice, how we feel and how to best, perform at a high level.
What made you feel comfortable enough? Because a lot of people are going to see this and they're going to look up to you and see that you took the time out of your very busy schedule as a student athlete here at Baylor to talk about this subject with us today. So what made you feel comfortable enough, and maybe some advice for the younger athletes who look up to you on why you were able to speak about this today and why you felt it was important?
Just being who I am. I want to be a pediatrician growing up. So I have aspirations, and I'm in pre-med right now. So I'm very sympathetic. I care about all people. And I a lot of times step outside of my body in the sense of I'm struggling at certain things. And a lot of people are telling me, you're doing so well, you're doing all this. I can feel how somebody else may be going through certain things and how they feel. So just being selfless and having that mindset, has made me a lot more comfortable to be able to talk about mental health and just be here today. So at the end of the day, I feel like all of our purposes is to help others. So if I'm able to help at any way, shape, or form, that's what I want to do.
And finally, is there anyone at Baylor, whether it's someone in the mental health department, a professor, someone over in SACE, or anyone on your coaching staff? Is there any one person or maybe a group of people who have helped you develop into the man that you are today in regard to recognizing your mental health and recognizing that that's an aspect that's just as important as all the rest?
This community in general, just being in Baylor. Um, when I first came here, all I wanted to do was first, grow spiritually. Academics, one of the best in the world. So being able to chase my dream, I want to be a pediatrician, and then basketball, being the best of the best program, like all of it just really checked my boxes. But yeah, just the people in which the community has, from the coaching staff to the players, and being able to, my redshirt year, being able to sit back, analyze and kind of learn from how people deal with, the stresses that come with not only basketball, but school, life in general. And just picking people's brains, learning, and seeing how important it is just through trial and error really has made me a lot more comfortable being able to voice how important mental health is.
Well, Adam, I can't thank you enough. I know I speak for a lot of people when I say that, for you to take the time to be open and be vulnerable and express your thoughts surrounding mental health. It's a lot of fun to watch you out on the court, and we wish you the best of luck for the rest of the season. But thanks for pausing and taking a moment to talk about this today.
Yeah, thank you so much. I think it's it feeds my spirit in the sense of me being able to pause with such a crazy schedule and just be able to talk to somebody and just voice our opinions is really great. So I thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Well, that was Adam Flagler with the Baylor men's basketball team talking about the importance of mental health, not only for himself, but for everyone, as the Big 12 celebrates Big 12 Mental Health Awareness Week.